Begin afresh every morning with brushstrokes of God's love. Devotional thoughts for women.
Good morning, dear friends. Today, September 7th, our devotion is entitled The Power of Repetition and Praise. Our scripture reading is from Deuteronomy 6 and 7. And these words which I command you today shall be in your heart. You shall diligently teach them to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Children need time to integrate the values and rules they're taught at home into their experience. Repetition is the most effective educational element, although we sometimes exaggerate and say, "I've told you that 1,000 times." Children need their parents to patiently repeat over and over what they expect from them until the instructions given become habits in their minds and part of their own way of thinking. This is how adults function too. We also have to consider that every child has his or her own rhythm of assimilation. Parents who want to have obedient children need to tell them as many times as necessary what's expected of them and how they should do it. When they need to learn how to brush their teeth, tidy their rooms, or put their toys away, mothers will need to say it and show them how to do it. Together, they must establish daily routines until children do these chores even when their mother isn't around. A child's willingness to please his or her parents by being obedient should be praised. Acknowledging these things done right is as important as pointing out the mistakes. By doing so, the child receives a huge amount of encouragement, and this will motivate him to keep him trying. Wise parents are able to recognize their children's efforts to please them through obedience. Otherwise, they will be discouraged and negligent. Therefore, frequently praise your child for his or her good behavior and celebrate when a task is completed at home, even if it's not perfect. Demanding perfection when the child hasn't yet reached the maturity needed for the task won't favor his sense of usefulness. Psychiatrist Pilar Gamazo affirms, praise increases motivation and helps children to perform a difficult task, to incorporate a new habit, or to increase the frequency of appropriate behavior. Praising them to educate them in values is a highly effective behavior management technique that has great benefits and should be part of our normal language. Let's work on our children's education because it will be the greatest legacy they will receive from us. And these words which I command you today shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 6 and 7.